Hey YouTube, I'm back. Sorry, I was a bit late. Been busy with school lately. As you probably already assumed, I'm here to talk about Naruto chapter 458 or 459. I forget the most recent one. More specifically, the pairings. Yeah, NaruSaku, NaruHina. Yeah. I really wanted to talk about the outcomes. You know, people were. That's been the main talk, anyways, on the pairing side of what Sakura's going to say. People, NaruSaku fans have found this a blessing. I don't think anyone else. I don't think anyone has. At least NaruSaku fans, anyways, have considered this a curse. You know, like, what if this is a nail in the coffin? You know, Sakura couldn't turn down his feelings. And not saying this, of course, goes hand in hand with Naruto denying Hinata. Alright? No, anything that I say is in complete, countermeasure to NaruHina as well. In that relationship, in a sense, Sakura is Naruto and Naruto is Hinata. Not the way they act, but just through relationship-wise acceptance and rejection and whatnot. But yeah, the outcomes, I was thinking of a couple of them, I was actually talking to a friend about it. I see it going down three ways. Yeah, I think three ways. Sakura assuming that she loves Naruto, we didn't get a whole lot of confirmation on how she actually felt, but assuming she does, she could be like, out of nowhere, just come up and be like, hey, yeah, after all this time, I've had this sudden revelation thanks to Sai's whimsical words, I love you. And then Naruto go, yeah, let me stop drooling over Sasuke for a second. So that could happen on a much more serious note, but yeah, that could happen. Or, I'm not being biased, this seems totally realistic. Sakura's turning down Naruto because she feels like she doesn't deserve him and aiming him at Hinata. And that probably might, get some of you NaruSaku fans a bit riled up, but listen, it's not totally unbelievable that Sakura would turn down Naruto because she believes that she's been bad to him throughout the years since Sai gave her that guilt trip for 2 straight chapters, and she already knows that Hinata likes Naruto. Not saying that she is not going to go out with him because Hinata likes Naruto. I'm just saying that she could probably consider it. Consider Hinata's feelings. I don't know. Or Naruto doesn't like anybody. Not that I honestly believe that. Just saying that might be weird, right? That'd be out there, but totally believable. Or he's gay. But No. Thanks to Baka Hentai, I've actually gotten pretty neutral. When I first started my debate with him, I was actually pretty in the idea of NaruHina, but I still am leaning towards NaruHina, but I'm actually more chilled to the idea of NaruSaku as long as Hinata is resolved in a chill way. And no, I do not believe her smiling at NaruSaku. Well, at Sakura hugging Naruto, her resolution, her thing, or whatever. And no, I do not believe that her saying I love you was her own defining moment and not a romantic one. Personally, I couldn't say Naruto saying no, considering that was his whole mission. Not romantics, but to be acknowledged, His whole thing was be acknowledged. That's why he wanted to become Hokage. Was so that the people would, in his own words, I guess, because people have to respect him and look up to him. That was the main reason. That was the thing behind. That was his whole motive for, him. And then to find out that someone has, loved him, acknowledged, that has wanted, and that has only been seeking his acknowledgement this whole time. And I find it a bit far-fetched for him to say no, But, whatever. Oh yeah, another thing weird in that chapter. Speaking of the chapter, crying over Sasuke. You think Kishimoto would just stop with the who loves who thing, and then he's gonna add Ino. Really? I'm starting to doubt the guy. Like, I mean, does he... starting to go crazy. My bad, but that was just weird. Going back to Naruto not saying no, I just wanted to give ladies a bit of insight to guy logic. And any guy you talk to this about, alright, I'm not going to be able to say it right, but just a guy in general would think this. Not all guys, I'm just saying. A guy doesn't, as long as a guy has somewhat communication with the chick, you know, like, we won't say love, because that might trip an adolescent out. We'll say like, not love. So, if there was a chick in your class, again, this is hypotheticals, but work with me, and she all of a sudden, and you wouldn't say you didn't particularly notice her in any type of romantic way, and she out of the blue says, I like you, or something pertaining, you know, you are typically going to see her in a different light. You know, it's just how it works. That's just how a guy works. You know, like you won't notice those good things until it's like, oh, you know, well, I never looked at it like this way. Da 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 da. You know, but that was hypothetical and therefore I figure irrelevant. But that's just something for you guys to think about. As long as we're on the tangent of hypotheticals, people have arisen, like just brought the thing to mind. He not going with Kiba in the aftermath of a rejection. This is crack. Alright, that's crack. You know, it's like people say that Kiba has shown romantic feelings for Hinata, which I think is no. Just because he knows that she likes Naruto. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that. And not a knock at NaruSaku fans, but do they care? Like, do they care? I mean, is all they worry about is, alright, if Naruto goes to Sakura, I'm done. That's it. That's the epitome for them. They're totally chill with whoever ends up with whoever dies is chill as long as they got what they wanted. I don't know. That's just weird to me. You know, you guys are pretty spiteful. NaruSaku fans, you guys are just spiteful. But it's not like you guys are the bad guys. NaruHina fans are ignorant. Yeah, I said it. Meaning this, I mean, you guys are spiteful. Like Baka Hentai, for example. I mean, God, he was like, you want my honest opinion? Because I did ask. I was like, I want your honest opinion on it. He's like, you want my honest opinion? I honestly think that anybody that thinks NaruHina is going to happen is a complete and utter fool. You know? It's like, wow. I've never thought that about NaruSaku fans. I've never once been like, oh, wow, you guys are idiots. You know? I just thought that was so completely spiteful, you know? I'm just like, God, why do you guys, like, hate so much, you know? It's just the fandom. And I see it happening because I don't think Naruto is into S&M. You know, whatever. But I'm not going to bag on NaruSaku fans. NaruHina fans, you guys can be pretty friggin' ignorant. I mean, holy God. You got some people that are just, that go, oh, Naruto's going to end up with Hinata because she's, I don't know, you know, more dumber things ever. She's got a bigger rack. I'm like, I don't know, it's just dumb. You guys, NaruHina fans, you know, or they'd bring up something completely irrelevant, like something from part 1, or they'd bring up something out of filler, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, yeah, I'll see some NaruHina rants and go, oh my God, you just need to quit. Stop, it fails. And then, you know, sometimes you got your ignorant NaruSaku fans and your spiteful NaruHina fans, whatever. It's all hand in hand. Yeah, then you could have an ignorant, spiteful person. I don't know, I've never really given much thought to hating on fictional characters. Oh well, and I tend to logically think things through, so I guess I couldn't get too ignorant. This dragged on a lot longer than I thought. I'm gonna have to carry this on to part 2. Be sure to check out the next one, guys.